1991, Eric Zane on the radio overnights. Z93 earning $5 an hour. Really bad vocal fry. You'll hear that here in this free sample, FREEview, if you will, of Who Are These Zanes, the weekly show available on Patreon, where Ben and I review all of my old material from, the past several decades. Ugh. And listening to me barf my way through radio job after radio job, it's absolutely horrific. We spent another 35 minutes ripping me a new one. Might have been my favorite episode number 26. I'll share a little bit of it with you here right now, and then I'll let you in on a little secret. You can get the whole show for free when you sign up for a 7-day free pass to my Patreon. Now, you got to put a form of payment in there, but I mean, it's no big deal, because if you cancel it before the 7 days are up, you're golden. I want you to hear this. And then I'm hoping you'd be like, you know what? I'm going to stay around for the next episode. That's how we do it. So go get your 7 days free, patreon.com/Eric Zane. No obligation, nothing. You sign up, you put your credit card in, and I don't give a shit if you cancel it 1 second later. You're still going to get those 7 days, okay? But a lot of people are just kind of like, well, let's see what these boys can do. Like John Candy said in the Blues Brothers. Great reference. I might have not even have gotten that right. Anyway, patreon.com/Eric Zane. Here's a handful of minutes from the latest edition of Who Are These Zanes? How would you describe this in what you've heard?
Just a puke fest. That's basically all it is. It's ridiculous how it doesn't sound like you. Oh. You grow so much throughout these years of doing this. So going from like Joe and the Poor Boy back to this is crazy.
Yeah, it's been all these different eras. So
yeah.
Okay, and here we are. This is our 26th episode, and I don't think even one of these has really been the same, or at least not that much the same. So what would you like to start off with?
We can just do clip number 1. It's the beginning of the puke fest, obviously, and then also I need you to tell me what those call letters are.
Here we go.
Proving it all night, that's the boss. Bruce Springsteen on 93.3 KQZ. 10th Avenue Freeze Out, The River, and Born in the USA as well. If you haven't figured it out, we're doing it all weekend long. It's a 93.3 KQZ.
Hear them long.
Yes.
I'm laughing. We're doing it all weekend long.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I detect a lot of that. A lot of this. I got the impression when I was listening to it that I had like this big, stupid grin on my face the whole time.
Well, program directors, don't they tell you that people can hear your smile? So at least that's what I was told when I started doing demos.
Well, I can definitely hear it here because it sounds like I'm actually like hurting my face. I'm trying so hard to smile.
Right.
The History of Rock weekend from A to Z. Listen for blocks of rock from your favorite artists like Aerosmith and ZZ Top on a History of Rock weekend from A to KQZ. Only from the home of classic rock and roll, 93.3 KQZ. We're going to get a taste of some George Thorogood. Stick with me.
Your service.
You said KQZ 3 times in that bit.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, what are the call letters of this station?
And there's puke, there's smile talk, there's vocal fry.
Oh yeah.
It's all in there. My first clip, I just titled it Beyond Fucked Up.
Okay.
Tri-City's home of rock and roll, 93.3 KQZ. History of Rock weekend, A to Z, as you know, in full swing. Eric Zane with you, 12:25 Sunday morning.
Eric Zane with you.
Yeah.
I'm such a dork.
How you doing, everyone?
How you doing? Like a big, hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Yeah.
Like someone's going to answer me.
Right?
I'm fine, Eric.
Yeah.
93.3 KQZ is doing it to it this Sunday morning. Today, we're bringing you an in-depth interview with John Mellencamp. Happens at 10 a.m. You'll also hear a few new tunes from his latest album. Then, at noon, it's 3 hours of Pink Floyd.
Does that sound familiar to you?
What? Doing it to it?
Few new tunes.
Oh, what? Have you said that before?
That was. I'll come back to that.
Okay, because
It's Sunday morning today. Got to get that right. Starting at 10 from 93.3 KQZ. Breaking the law with the priest on 93.3 KQZ.
Okay. For starters, this.
How you doing, everyone? 93.3 KQZ is doing it to it.
That reminded me of. Do you remember Inetta the Mood Setter?
Oh, yes, I do.
Can you hear her?
Yeah.
The big station 93 BLX. It is the Gulf Coast #1 for hip hop and R&B. And now with Ray Ray and Miranda, the home team in the morning. Do it to it. What
How you doing, everyone? 93.3 KQZ is doing it to it.
Nice. Yeah, that must be some sort of catchphrase you have, because I've got it in one of my clips too.
Oh, you do?
I do. Yes.
It was in my brain to say, hey man, what are you doing? You just I'm doing it to it.
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
What the fuck does that even mean, you asshole?
Right.
Oh, don't you know? Hey, that's what you do. You're doing it to it. Well, what are you doing to what? I don't know. Okay, and then this is one thing from that fucked up clip that made me think I've heard this before.
You'll also hear a few new tunes from his latest album.
And that put me on the hunt. I was like,
you'll also hear a few new tunes from his latest album.
You new tunes. Where have I heard that before? But I wasn't quite sure at this point. It was at that point I looked back at all of our episodes and I looked at the dates that they actually happened on originally. I go, okay, this hasn't happened before. Why have I heard this?
Yeah.
Okay. So put a pin in all of that.
Okay.
My next clip. Oh, and then also during that, more than once when I was reading that little promo thing for the A to Z weekend.
Yeah.
It's like Sunday in the midnight hour, midnight to 1. And I'm actually on the air on a Sunday. And I keep reading, coming up Sunday morning. I can't change it to later on today. And I keep fucking it up. So then that leads to this.
It's 3 hours of Pink Floyd. Don't miss it. Sunday morning today. Got to get that right. Starting at 10.
Today. I meant, oops.
It's 3 hours of Pink Floyd. Don't miss it. Sunday morning today. Got to get that right.
Got to get that right. I'm so stupid.
Starting at 10.
Okay, that is it. My free view of the latest edition of Who Are These Zanes? Go get a free trial to Patreon for 7 days. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. Thanks for checking this out, folks. See ya.